When I walked in here about 9 years ago, I was a hot mess just like Petra was. And I came in without any background in tithing at all, none whatsoever. I was raised to put a few dollars in the basket when it came across, and that was about the end of it. And that's what I was doing when I joined here. And the first time we did Adventures in Spirit, oh, did that make me uncomfortable? Are they kidding me? I just really didn't want to do that. But as the month went by, I finally said, well, I'll commit to $50 a month. I'll just go ahead and do that. So that was my first kind of tipping my toe into actually committing to giving. And over the years, I started just kind of, as I learned different spiritual practices and about the law of circulation, I started giving a little bit more, but I really didn't want to get out of my comfort zone. I had to really take time to build that consciousness of tithing. It wasn't something that I just went from 0 to 100% overnight. And at that point, and I went back today and I looked at my history of my salary increases at my job. And every year that I took a big leap of faith and went up, I got a really big raise. And I remember hearing Joe Tinker one year talking at the Adventures of Spirit when he was talking, and he said, I actually tithe for what I want to earn versus what I am earning. So I thought, I'm going to give that a try. So I went up $100 that year, $100 a month. It's quite a bit of money. That year, I got just short of a $12,000 raise. And so that was great. So the next year I said, oh, I'm good. I'll just leave my tithe right where it was. Guess what? I got a cost of living increase that year. I said, I think I'm going to go back to that other idea. So I went and I did another $100 increase. And guess what? I got another $12,000 raise. And then I got the biggest bonus ever last year, as Karen knows, because I tithed against that bonus. So this year, she knew when it was time for me to get my raise and my bonus, because she had her eye on it. And she says, I know you're going to get the biggest bonus ever. And guess what? This year, I got the biggest bonus I've gotten in my entire career. And the first thing I did was write a check for 10% of that bonus and give it to CSLDallas, because this stuff really works here. And I continue to see how this works, but it's happened over time. I built the consciousness at the rate that I personally could have a mental equivalent for it. And I know it works. I've watched it work, and I'm going to continue to build on that consciousness because it does work. And if I need help with that, I'll do my own prayer. I'll ask a practitioner, and I encourage all of you in here to use the practitioners in helping you build that consciousness.